Now check this out. I just received an email from YouTube, and I said that we need your help to make YouTube more inclusive. Take the 7 question survey. It will only take 5 minutes. So basically, they want to be more inclusive. Now, what that means, what the word inclusive mean? I don't know. When I went to school, they conditioned me to associate inclusivo, inclusivo, inclusivo as a sound to include, incluir. Basically, is to attach you to something, to make you part of something. So they want you to be part of something that they are creating. That is what inclusive means, is that they want to make you part of something that someone is creating. Make you part of a gang, if you will. Now, not to be confused with membership, miembro. So remember that inclusive is not the same as member something. Be a member of a club. No, this is something different. You are not a member. You think you are, and that is the key. The key is the inclusive. Mean that they want you to feel that you are part of the thing that they are creating. So let's see what happens. Let's see what YouTube is trying to do. Or let's analyze it the way I analyze it. You are invited to take the survey that will help us better understand the race, ethnicity, gender, and sexual orientation, representation of creators and artist communities on YouTube. So what is it that they saying? That they are inviting you to take the survey for them to understand the race, ethnicity, gender, and sexual orientation that you have. So that means that they know who you are already. See, the key is help us better understand. That means that they already understand you very well. What they want to know is how you understand yourself. That is the key. The key is that these questions, they are not for them, they are for you, so you can understand yourself. And that is the key. That is what we're fighting here. The very well educated and intelligent humans, advanced humans of YouTube, they understand there is only one race. They understand that the human race is just that, the human race. There is no many races, there is no many human races. It is only Homo sapiens, one race only. They understand that. They understand the difference in between race, that it is biology, and ethnicity, that it is the way you group yourself. And that is the key. The key is the survey is to help better understand how you see yourself, because they are creating a new ethnicity. That is beautifully done. They are creating a new ethnicity, a new way that you can identify yourself. They already destroying the one that you were born in. Like gender, they know there is only two genders. gender, they now are trying to confuse it with biology. So when they speak of race, that is biology. Sexual orientation, that is biology. Gender, that is biology. But now they saying that is different. They are saying that is different things. But it is not different things. Because human sexuality or sexuality in general, in the natural world, is to procreate. Sex only occur for procreation. Procreation. Anything outside that is not sex. We humans have this ability, not only humans, Homo sapiens, and primates in general, that we can actually use sex to create ethnicity, to create groups. We use sex as a natural human behavior of bonding, of creating groups among humans. And that we call ethnicity. That is what it is in ethnicity. So when they're asking you this, they are breaking that natural state. What they're doing is telling you the sex is an orientation. The gender is male and female. There is only two. There is only two type of species in the world. One is a male and one is a female. That's it. The two together, having sex, create a new person, a new creation. They are trying to tell you that you have the two, that you are a male and a female, and the male and the female, that you are a woman and that you are a man, and the two together that you have the two together. Basically what they're saying. But that is not truth. That is completely incorrect. Because when you get the biology of a female and the biology of the male together, those chromosomes get together, they form a new entity, a completely different entity. And that is why we can change skin pigmentation. So what YouTube is doing here is trying to do that. Is trying to emphasize this belief, and now they are become popular to make these people who believe it come out with a different way of thinking to counteract reality. They're creating an alternative reality. That is what they're asking you. They are inviting you to be part of this creation. And now they want to know if it's working. That is the question. How you identify yourself. If you answer one of these questions, let's say, for example, they want to better understand the race, and if I ask you, what race are you? And you say white, you say black, you say African American, you say Latinx, you say any of these crazy things, they already know they're doing their job. They already know that they are creating different ethnic groups or way of thinking. And that is the key. So how are you going to answer? I don't know. Let's find out how I will answer. If you agree to take this survey, we'll use the information you provide to help us evaluate how our algorithm and system treat content for various communities. Okay, let me tell you something about this algorithm things. Algorithm is something that is not actually real. Algorithm is something that is created by statistics. When I went to school and I studied statistics, the teachers say the very first day on class, we were learning computers at the time because computer was something very, very new when I was attending class. This is in 1970, 78, 79. And the teachers say, statistics, it is very simple. It is data. And data in will dictate data out. If the data at the beginning is corrupt, the data at the end will be too. It is that simple. So statistics is all about not what we want to create, it's about realism. It's what is real. If you want correct data, make sure that that data that you are processing is real. Anything else than that is unacceptable. That is the introduction to the class. So this is what we have here. If you start inputting erroneous information into this statistic mathematical equation that you call now a letter algorithm, by the very action of naming that a specific equation, just by naming it algorithms, you change it. It is kind of mind-boggling because you have to really you really have to know some mathematics and some physics to understand this. This is quantum mechanics. This is something so abstract that even I like to learn it, I haven't. It is that complicated. But basically, this algorithm, they are created by man. They are not created by a machine or by physics or by mathematics. They are being created by men by inputting data into it. So if the data is corrupt, the end result will be also corrupt. And that is the key. If you at the beginning enter there is a race named white and there is a race named brown, and you put that into that algorithm, everything generated after that is erroneous. But if you are not trained or you are not analyzing this data, that end result will be real to you and it will change your life because they will utilize that corrupt data. And that is the key. They are creating corrupt data, and to create that corrupt data, they have to have you input. They have to have your acceptance. You have to accept it. If you do not accept it, it collapses. It's like money. Money is a piece of paper. If you accept its value, it has it. If you decide, hey, I will wipe my butt with that piece of paper, it has no value to me. That's it. It will collapse. No different. This is what they're doing. They're creating value out of thin air. They want you to accept it. So they're creating the value, that means the data input, and now the result, they want to see if you accept it. And if you accept it, it has value. So remember that. What you accept is the value. So let's continue. How various communities are growing on YouTube. So now we have different communities. Marketing blocks. That is what they're creating. They are not uniting people. It's the opposite. They're creating different marketing devices, to market to you what your interests are. That is corrupt data. Okay, potential partners of abuse or potential patterns of abuse. Let me move this because I don't see it too well. Potential patterns of abuse, including harassment and heat. So see, now they are no longer selling you crap and creating communities. Now they're no longer creating communities. Now they want to exclude communities. They want to exclude them. They're creating something over here that they accept, that you accept, but now they want to destroy the one they, like me, they are countering all this craziness. So they will censor you because now you are an abuser. If I say to you, you are not white, you are not black, you are not a freaking African, guess what? That's not going to the algorithm because I haven't accepted that all these races and all this craziness created by YouTube is real. So now how they destroy me? Pretty easy. They shut down the channel and that's it. My voice is gone. But the reality is still there because now they are the abusers. They are the one creating the patterns. They are the one creating the heat and the harassment. Yes, by the very nature of asking you, what race are you? What ethnicity are you? And try to confuse you in believing that biology is ethnicity and the ethnicity is a nationality. Yes, just by doing that, they are the abusers. Pardon me, my neck is hurting. That is the key. The key is that anything else that they do not accept. It's like the word gay. If I tell you you are not gay, you are not a homosexual, you are not whatever word they come out with, LBGTCPQ and all that. If I go out there and tell you you're not, and your mind is conditioned to believe that you are, now you see me as an abuser, creating a pattern. And that is the key. They want to divide you from reality. So let's keep reading. Our current program, campaign and offerings. They have a campaign. Now, what is a campaign? Campaña. A campaña is a hut, a house, a tent. A campaña, a campaign. A campo, it comes from the campo. It comes from the farms. It comes from the land. So what they are actually telling you is that they are creating an environment, that they are attacking that environment, that they are right now asking you to do something. They are taking over your land. That is what a campaign is. That is why when you go on a military campaign, you're going to take the other guy's land. It is as simple as that. They are telling you actually right here, our current program, they have already established a program and they are having a campaign. They are taking over you and they are offering you a way out. That is how the Spanish Empire and the Roman Empire took over the world. They have a program. Hey, let's take over Gallia. Then they have a campaign. They got all the ingredients together and they start moving over the land, over Gallia. And then when they end in Gallia, taking over everything, they go out there and do offerings. Hey, you don't have to fight me. You don't have to fight me. You don't have to fight the Roman Empire. We are offering you peace, Pax Romana. We are offering you water, clean water. We're offering you health. We are offering you architecture, literature. We are offering you being a Roman citizen. Either you accept it or we'll kill you. Same process here. They're telling you. It's a strategy. They are telling you. Our current program, campaigns and offerings. They are offering you something that if you accept it, guess what? You will grow on YouTube. And if you do not accept it, you are an abuser and you harassing and you hit it. You hit people. You have to go. No different. This is no different. This is no different than what we humans have done throughout time. And that is what I like to change. I want to get away from all these algorithms and all this craziness and bring humanity to reality. Each individual, with time and effort of each generation born, can the individual govern itself. Not to be confused with anarchism, that I do whatever I want to do. No, the key is that we can condition the entire human population to have a set of parameters that when you are by yourself, you will attach by them. And that is the key. The key of human conditioning is not when you are in the group. No. Is when you are by yourself. What is it that you do when you are by yourself? For example, you are in the bathroom and you wipe your ass because you just finished using the bathroom and the paper fell in the floor full of crap. What you do next define you. You leave it on the floor or you clean it up. That is the key. The key is to condition everyone when they be by themselves, they are righteous. They will do what is necessary to advance humanity. And that is the key. And that is something they are not offering you. It's the opposite. They want you to follow. They want you to believe in crazy sense like race. Well, let's continue. Tell us if you are interested in special programs. Now, offerings, that is how they get you. They offering you crap. They offering you. That is why those LGBT guys run around town raising money for politicians, because politicians lie to them. Hey, I'm going to make you an offer. And guess what? You fall for it because you are an ignorant. You haven't arrived to the level of humanity necessary to advance civilization around the galaxy. And that is my how can I say, my dream will be that we as human species can become one entity, one human can. So they giving you programs, they making you offerings. At the end of the survey, ask whether you can use answers when deciding whom to invite to a special program and celebration. So they are inclusive. They have a campaign to include specific people that you accept. The other ones are abusers and haters. Basically, if you are not in my gang, you need to go. So let's keep on reading. How well use your information? Well, how are they going to use the information? How well use your information? Very easily. They're going to use it against you. all that information that you've given them, you giving them what they want, how you see yourself. And if you see yourself white American English, and these guys are here doing the the campaign are English. Guess what? You just became English. They laughing at you all day long. Oh, this idiot! Look at this. I asked him what race he is, and the idiot say that he is half white, half brown. You know, it's insane. Or half Puerto Rican, half Cuban, or half African, half American, or half English, half French, and all this craziness, and they are laughing their asses off because now they know that you will follow and that you will attach yourself to a community that they have created for you. You are no longer part of the nation. You are no longer part of the United States of America or any nation that you belong to or any ethnic group that you belong to by language, religion, association. Now you are a color, and that is the key. You are a marketing strategy. You are somebody working to buy my crap. We well used information. Let me raise this thing up. It doesn't go up anymore. Well used information you share to help YouTube more accurate. So yes, they will use, we will use the information you share to help YouTube more accurate. Of course, they're going to get better at it. If you give them your secrets, that is what you're doing. You are on the campaign, you are on a military campaign for your family, for your country, for your future. You are on the campaign, and now that campaign you are going to fight it, and you are going to tell your enemy how you are going to do it. Well, guess what? They're just going to figure out a new strategy to make you a slave. That is why they will use this information against you more efficiently and consistent and safe. I love that word, save. When they say save to you, basically they're telling you that you are afraid. Not to be afraid, that they will save you. And that is a code to attach to a human, because human naturally they are afraid. We have this fear. So they say, I'm going to keep you safe. So you don't have to fear. You can fear the guy who is talking to you, but you don't have to fear us, because YouTube is here to make you safe. The guy who is saying anything other than what we say, he or she is a hater. So there you have it. Let me see. This information will not be made public without your additional consent, and it will not use for advertising purposes. You can delete this information at any time. You consent to YouTube using this information that you provide in the survey for the purpose of I agree, take me to the survey. Well, I'm not going to go to the survey because, it's just a waste of time. But, and this video will be too long. But you go up there and take their survey and see and ask, hey, let me ask you, if you ask me what race am I, that is the question that you asking me. What race, what ethnicity, what gender, what sexual orientation, if you asking me all these questions, please, can you include the meaning of all these words? Can you write it down? Can you write down what is ethnicity? Can you write down what is gender? Can you write down what is sexual? What is it? What is sexuality? What is it? Can you Can you write it down for me so I can understand what you're asking? Now, that is what I will write down and I will ask YouTube to do, because that will change the way we see, not just each other, the way we will advance civilization forever. This race is only one. Ethnicity, we must protect all of them, all ethnic groups, from Catalans, Aragoneses, Vascos, from Cartagoneses, from Aztecas, Mayas, Incas, from all the 7 tribes of Africa, from the Nubians, from every single name of an ethnicity, Mascaleros, Navajos. We must protect every single language over this planet. God made it happen. Nature give us that. We must protect it, not only on planet Earth, but any place other that we can find it. We must protect this ethnicity. It is extremely important because it is who you are. It is your biology. It is what your biology is designed to do, to procreate, to procreate, to procreate. That's it. That's all you're here for in this planet, to procreate, to create more humans. That's it. We can die in a matter of 8 minutes, all of us. So we must have plenty of us for somebody to survive. And we must protect that land, protect that race, protect the human race and everything else on this planet, every single creature, every single amoeba, every single virus. We must protect them, all of them, because it's what make us great. So let me finish my rant, and hopefully you get some out of it, and understand these people in YouTube, they are not your enemies. You need to go up there and tell them to change those algorithms, to start putting reality into their data, and to unite the United States of America, and to protect all ethnic groups and all biology on the planet. Saludos.